Hey guys, it's Joe from Finding Faith, and today I wanted to do a video that really talks about the issue of humanizing people. Now, I understand completely that this is a really big topic. There's a lot more to it than I would definitely get into in one several-minute video, but one big concept I want to hit on today is just the idea of the way language can help us internally humanize people. The Bible is very clear that we are supposed to have very good speech, and the way that we talk should be very uplifting and loving, and it should be humanizing. We should make sure that we are thinking of the other person who we're referring to, or the other person in conversation, as human, which is harder than you would think it would be sometimes, because we have this weird tendency to just reduce people to ideas and concepts. But actually there is one very easy way that I'd like to share with you guys that we can avoid doing this just a little bit, and that little bit can help just so much. And it's using something in the medical model that I've learned about in grad school called person-first language. So if I'm talking about someone who has a physical disability, I'm not going to say this physically disabled person, because that puts the disability first. You're talking about a person who has a physical disability. So when I'm referring to someone, I'll say, oh, she is a person with a physical disability, or he is a person with whatever physical disability he has. And this may seem obvious in a lot of ways, because this model isn't extremely new, and we use it to refer to people with physical disabilities and mental disabilities even all the time, which I think is wonderful. But I want to take it a step further, because I think we need to start applying it to people who think differently than we do. For instance, if you are a politically liberal person and you really don't like people who have more conservative viewpoints, instead of, oh, this conservative, you would say, oh, this person with conservative views. Conversely, if you are a more conservative person, then you would take the viewpoint, say something along the lines of, oh, this person with liberal viewpoints. You can use this with religion too. Oh, this person who believes in Buddhism, this person who believes in Christianity, this person who doesn't believe in God, so on and so forth. And by the nature of this channel and the content that I put out, it should be pretty obvious that I fall under a person who believes in Christianity and the God of the Bible. But, regardless of where I stand, I am still a person. Regardless of where you stand, you are a person. And that needs to come fundamental in how we treat one another. And sometimes this can be complicated, because we grow up thinking that someone with different viewpoints from us is just really awful. Sometimes it's just the picture that gets painted for us, or the picture that we learn just from interaction. And it doesn't have to be this way. We can start using this language. It's not the be-all end-all. There's way more to this topic that I'd like to get into. But we can start using person-first language. We can start taking it on as a mentality. And that can help us gradually. It's a process. This can help us take a more actively loving approach towards people. This can help us to see people who think differently than we do as humans. And if you believe that there's someone who genuinely needs help and they think differently than you do, then this approach can help you to approach them as a person and not just an object or as something that's anything less than human. So guys, I hope this is able to at least start you thinking about this, because we can inherently know that someone who thinks differently than us is a person, but we don't necessarily act like it. And using language like this, taking this on as a mentality, not just for people who have physical and mental disabilities, but for people who are different than us, can really help us to lead a more loving life, can really help us internally, and can help other people potentially too. Your actions have consequences. Don't forget that, both on you and the people around you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the time that you guys put into this. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment on my videos, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a blessed day or a blessed night. Thanks again for watching.